No Luck Sports. I don't know why I'm doing the intro this time, but
Week 2.
yes,
Week
sir.
2 is here.
It is here. Week 1 was definitely interesting.
Yep.
Our picks don't say it, but we definitely came up over the week.
Yeah, we all did well. I think we all went 2 for 3 on our official picks that we posted, but
Yeah.
I bet on pretty much every single game, and I ended up going 9-3 through Monday night. Monday night I had Jets spread at 2.5 and the under.
Yeah.
I had the Jets spread, and then Sunday night I went big on the Cowboys, and the Cowboys delivered. Definitely delivered. Shout out the Cowboys.
Yeah, bro. Those Giants wasn't too well of a night for me. I had them plus I think plus 3, 3.5.
I didn't see the logic there. I'm not high on the Giants though, but we have tickets to prove it that we did well and we all profited. So
This game just ended right here.
we
Thursday
just got
night.
done sweating out the backdoor cover by good old Perky Yerky Cousins.
Yep.
He ended up marching down the field, covered by. I caught it at 6.5. Nick caught it at 6.
I pushed.
So he pushed. I covered.
And I lost.
And Aaron lost.
I thank God for the push, man. Shout out Kirk Cousins.
It was
Man.
a sharp
Kirky.
line. Sharp line. Some books had it out there at 5.5, which was a cover. It opened at 7. I just felt like that 6.5 was the hook, and I caught it at that. Placed my bet by the good grace of God.
Some people win, some people cover, man.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins covers. Handled business.
He's not gonna
In
win
all
it, but
honesty,
he's gonna
they
cover
should have
it.
won outright, but they just had
Yeah, no,
too many turnovers.
that touchback
4
was
fumbles.
crazy.
Yeah.
The touchback by Jefferson, that was
Shooting themselves in the foot,
yeah,
for
big
sure.
time.
Yeah.
We got a lot of games to talk about, though.
Yeah, we do. This week, honestly, we were talking amongst each other before we started recording, and this week is kind of
It's tough.
iffy.
A lot of home dogs.
Yeah.
A lot of home dogs, which you typically want to side with those home dogs, but there's some teams that I just cannot convince myself of doing so.
It's just one of those weeks. I feel like week 2 is harder than week 1. Because, like, week 1 is kind of just like you expect, like, the unexpected. Tough. And then week 2 is kind of like what you expected in week 1 didn't happen. Is it going to continue into the season, or was it just, like, that 1 week? You know what I mean?
The week 2 is just, you can catch a lot of overreaction in week 2.
Yeah.
But a lot of these games are just ugly matchups. I mean, I'm going to convince myself into a lot of these on Sunday. But right now I'm looking at it. I don't like it.
There's a lot of scenarios where people convince themselves of, like, quote unquote bounce back games, which that is a real thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Week 1 I just really pay attention to trends, I feel like, more so than I do throughout the rest of the season, just because regardless of it being a new year, new rosters being constructed, some of those trends just, the numbers don't lie.
Yeah.
You know, the stats just back a certain pick, and that's who I go with. I mean, the Packers, for instance, they've beat the Bears, I think, 9 times straight now.
Yeah, I can't tell you the last time I've seen the
own
Bears.
the Bears.
Yeah.
You know?
And
And
people thought that was going to change week 1
because
of the same old thing.
All the, upgrades and
the
signings that the Bears, the additions that the Bears made. But
you think the Bears are in panic mode right now?
I wouldn't say them as a franchise they're in panic mode, but their fans definitely are. They look like shit. They had a garbage time TD.
Yeah.
They had 14 points, I think, on the board. Or
it took 1 week for
13.
for the Bears fans to give up.
Yeah.
It definitely took.
That's crazy, yeah.
And I had the Bears.
I had the Packers.
I'm not gonna lie. I just looked back. I just went on ESPN and looked back at that week 1 to see who won. I had some ugly games, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm worried because I'm about to back some teams that might be some ugly games. Like, I had Steelers. They got whooped. They got bodied.
I forgot about that game.
I thought
I stayed
Texans.
away from
I
that
thought
shit.
Texans was a
Man.
freebie. Texans got hit with double the number, and some.
Nah, they lost by 16.
That's
But
what was it at 10, 9?
10, or like 9.5.
Oh no, man.
I mean, the Ravens played a sloppy game. If their offense was clicking shit, we would have killed them by probably 20 something.
There's
but
gonna be
still.
some questionable games. I back for sure.
We should just get into it.
Yeah, we should.
Game one. I mean, game one is Vikings Eagles. That was Thursday night. That game just concluded.
Just finished up right now.
We already spoke about it though. I had the Vikings to cover.
Yeah.
So,
I pushed. It is what it is. I'm happy though. Pushing is better than losing.
so what next?
Yeah.
What's the next game on yours?
First one right now is the Chiefs and the Jags.
Mm-hmm.
Staying away from that shit.
Oh man.
I'm not.
What are you thinking? Well, right now we haven't made any official picks right now. That's not gonna come until
That's one thing we
like
wanna
Friday, Saturday.
by Sunday morning, Saturday night. Our picks will be posted. We'll give our 5 picks, but just know every week there's more than just 5 wagers being placed by each of us.
It's like almost every single game.
We bet on almost every single game.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
we find a bet to place, whether it's money line, spread, over, under, whatever the case is.
Some happen 5 minutes before the game. Some happen 2 minutes into the game. Some happen at halftime.
Some happen 4:00 games right before the 4:00 games.
Or
I
days
might
in
be
advance.
knowing.
I like locking in bets Friday night. It's
Yeah.
been like a ritual of mine for years now.
Friday night's definitely the best. Yeah.
So
But I mean, you're staying away from Chiefs Jags.
yeah, that's a tough game.
You're staying away
Obviously,
from
the
that game, too?
Publix.
Man, honestly, if I had to pick,
It opened at 2.5, and Mahomes is absolutely dominant
yeah.
when it comes to spread being that small. But shit, I don't know, man. Now it's up to 3.5, and I feel like 3's the hook.
And Kelsey is coming back for sure. He's back.
I don't
For this game?
It's Thursday currently. Well, technically Friday. It's like 12 something a.m. But
I mean, the only thing I've been seeing in the news of Travis Kelsey is Travis Kelsey and Taylor Swift.
yeah.
That's
Chris
the
Jones
only
is coming
updates I've
back.
been
Chris
seeing.
Jones is coming back. That's confirmed. He's gonna practice a few days and he'll be back. That's huge.
It is huge.
Yeah,
sure.
he's comes in and he
He's a
stuffs that
difference maker.
middle right there.
I'm with you that three's definitely. So when it moved to 3.5, I'm at Jags 3.5.
If you caught the Chiefs at 2.5.
So they
guess
say
you
that
should
Travis
feel
Kelsey is practicing, so
Yeah,
it looks like he'll be good.
he'll be good to go.
I know the whole entire world is on the Chiefs bounce back game. Whole entire world. Like I'm looking at it right now.
I think
72% of the bets,
I can't
91% of the
envision
money.
the Chiefs going 0-2. I do think they'll win, but I
Yeah.
feel like it's gonna be a 2-3 point game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I definitely think they're winning, but I think it's gonna be. You play the number. I don't play
Yeah.
the win. I didn't think the Vikings were winning.
No,
I just thought they were gonna cover. So I got the 3.5. I'm gonna go with the Jags on that game, and I don't feel good about it because I definitely am with the bounce back games, and I think the Chiefs could come out and just whoop them, but I gotta play the number.
Yeah, if I had to,
They don't really blow people out, and the Jags aren't a bad team.
Yeah, the Jags aren't, man. Yeah, if I had to decide, I'll probably do plus 3.5 on the Jags, simply because they're at home. Like Trevor Lawrence, I think, is definitely pushing himself into the upper echelon of quarterbacks in the league right now. So yeah, I'll probably be. I don't like it. I don't love it. I'll probably do plus 3.5 Jags.
all right, on the game 2.
It's not.
Game
It's
two's-
not a good one though. I do like that over under though.
What's that
What's
line
the
at?
over and under?
It's at 50.
Shit. Obviously, I'm assuming Publix all over the over, right?
Yeah, they are.
The public loves the over, especially those type of games.
I mean, shit.
It's a shootout.
That's what most people would assume.
Next one,
Yeah,
Next one we got is Raiders at the Bills.
This
Another
is another
pass from me. That's a fucking
-8.
yeah. I mean, everyone's expecting the big bounce back game from the Bills.
It's crazy. That's twice. Chiefs and the Bills on some bounce back.
But I think they're both
revenge.
completely different teams when it comes to bounce back games.
Yeah.
Like when the Bills beat people,
No, yeah,
they
can,
lay it on
They
them.
can lay it on someone.
Like
I can
they-
definitely see them winning by 10, 14 points.
Yeah, especially at home.
and the Raiders are a team that really squeaked that win out.
Yeah, they won
Yeah,
by
they
1.
did.
So they're kind of like they're starting off 1-0. They're on top of the world right now. The Bills are in the gutter.
Yeah, upset. 4 turnovers.
So everyone is on the bounce back game for the Bills, but I'm not gonna lie. Like I said, the Bills, when they lay it on the team, they lay it on the team.
Yeah, it's a tough game. I'm not big on betting favorites, and honestly, I just wouldn't. I can't convince myself to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Not at that number. Maybe if it was
8,
6.5.
Maybe it was 6.5 a touchdown. Maybe, but 8.
Nah.
Yeah.
I just feel like I've seen this before. That's why I like if the game ends with like a crazy score like 30-7 or some dumb number, I
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised. I'd be like, damn,
Because I feel like we've
the
seen
Bills-
that multiple times.
The Bills showed you that the Bills
Yeah.
week 2.
It's like first thing you see is a score is like 7-7, and then you go to the kitchen, come back,
Like-
it's 21-7.
Like
know?
he really ruined that game for them. Like
Yeah, those 3 interceptions were
like
huge.
Josh Allen,
Yeah.
like you don't think he wants to clear his face up with a beat down.
And
Yeah.
this is the
And
perfect
the
time.
Raiders,
Ra-
isn't it Bills at home?
Yes, Bills at home.
They're gonna. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's set up for a beat down. But I mean, you never know. It's football. You never know.
When
But I think I'm the only person that's on the Bills.
95% of the money is on the Bills.
Yeah.
I
a
hate
lot.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
But-
a lot of money.
Like we were just talking about prior to recording, you want to pay attention to those numbers, but it can't be
Mhm.
the end all be all.
Yeah.
Like I
Yeah,
said,
you know.
my example, the Dolphins were the public favorite dog, like money line, everything. They were like 80% money, 80% bets.
Mm-hmm.
They won outright.
Yeah.
So it's like you got to take it with a grain of salt. Like they might just be that much of a public favorite because they know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But like you said, you never know. I think I'm the only dummy that's actually gonna take the Bills in the bounce back game. I'll die on that sword.
Yeah, if I had to lean towards it, I'll probably do Bills. Just because, yeah. Like
That's
the
just-
Raiders, they squeezed through that win, and the Bills they're angry right now, and they're gonna want to pound it. And Raiders is the perfect team to get that done.
Yeah. Let's go on to the next one. Got Ravens, Bengals.
Ravens and Bengals, yeah.
I already know who I'm backing. I'm biased as fuck though.
Yeah.
So don't take. I probably will just
Bro.
throw this on my official pick card just
Mhm.
because it's an integrity thing. I have to back the Ravens, but
I'm on the same boat. Not with the
there
Ravens.
is stats that back it. You know, Lamar's great against the spread as a dog. It's tough. The Ravens are banged up, man.
It's crazy. This is 3 straight potential revenge games.
Mm-hmm.
All these teams lost.
The Ravens won. The Ravens the
I'm
the number. No, I'm saying the Ravens won, and the number says divisional game. You get the hook. It's 3.5.
Yeah.
But also, Bengals got whooped in a division game. Ravens are hurt.
Mm-hmm.
The Bengals could look to whoop them, but I don't think it ever ends up in a whooping with these.
Yeah,
series.
I feel like it's
It-
never. It's always close.
No, I mean,
The Bengals have whooped them.
yeah, they did. They put a beating on us. Not last year. We played them earlier in the year in Baltimore, and the Ravens won. They were dogs. They won outright in a low-scoring game. And then we played them later in the year. It was like week 17, if I'm not mistaken, the final
Yeah.
game of the year. And they killed us, but, we had second and third stringers out there. But then the season prior to that, Lamar, I think that was the one loss. He's 5-1, if I'm not mistaken, against the Bengals. That was the one loss he had.
That's a good stat.
Against the Bengals. And we had bro, our defense was just falling apart at that point.
I think I remember that game.
Starter, like in terms of secondary players, was Marlon Humphrey. Fucking brain farting for a second, but yeah. Marlon Humphrey got his ass torched by Jamar Chase. We lost by like 20-something. It was a close game at half, and then it just started blew the top off second half. And everybody was praising Joe Burrow. That was one of those like it games for him, you know. But he was playing fucking practice squad corners, and I mean it just seems to be like every time we fucking play them, we're banged up. We lost 2 of our starting linemen. Our starting safety, which he's a fucking stud. He's a top safety in the league. He's out. Marcus Williams. And our top corner, Marlon Humphrey, out.
Oh, he's out this game?
He's been out. He had foot surgery.
I feel like
probably won't get back till week 3 or 4 at this point. I'm assuming he won't get back until week 4. He hasn't practiced at all.
So this is gonna be like another like pound it revenge game.
No, I'm not betting.
Straight.
I'm not betting this game because there's reasons to pick both teams.
Yeah.
Lamar's a difference maker. If he's out there, they got a chance.
Yeah.
The public, believe it or not, if you want to look at the numbers there, I think the public's leaning towards Ravens.
It's pretty even. The money is on the Bengals though.
Yeah, money's on. So public is in the middle. 50-50 almost.
It's 52-48, and then the money's on the Bengals.
Money's on the Bengals minus.
Yeah, I'm going Ravens all the way. Lamar just seems to rise up to the occasion. When we're dogs, bro. Think about it. We kept it close against the Bengals in the playoffs, being a 7 or 8 point dog with Tyler Huntley at quarterback. The Ravens just rise up to these games that no one really thinks they have. And I get it. The Ravens are so banged up.
It's not like it's a rise up game, you know what I mean? This is definitely
it's a divisional game, bro. They don't like each other. That game is a bit more.
It's just the history between the two. If I had to decide, I mean, I would probably do plus 3.5 on the Ravens.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it.
I'll probably do plus.
Then again, I'm the biased Ravens fan, so.
No, I mean it makes sense. I mean, they like what you said. They definitely do rise up to these games, and I could definitely see them keeping it close.
Yeah, I wouldn't, I'm not sitting here convincing myself that they're going to win and I'm going to hammer Ravens money line, but I do think they'll keep it close. We can get on to the next game, though.
Yeah. All right, next one's Chargers and Titans.
I think we all fall on the same thing on this. I'd be surprised if we don't.
It's a straight pro versus Joe game here. Once again, we are not pros, but at 3, you just come on. Vrabel, home dog. You gotta side with the. I don't know.
Yeah, you have
to. There's no logical reasoning.
It's brainless thinking.
You just Vrabel being such a great.
I think you got to make that bet until he fails you.
Yeah,
and he has not.
He's
failed
like
24-9
against the spread as a dog.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy too? 97% of the money is on the under at 45, and like what we were saying before.
Damn, 90s.
Yeah. Like what we were saying before.
It's at 45?
97% of the money up
is at the under.
A 52% discrepancy.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Like what we were saying.
You hammering over?
Ugly.
I'm not betting the over in that game now. Fuck no. No chance.
Like what we were saying before. Like these games are ugly, man. Like it's low scoring. Won't be surprised if
it's gonna be some fluky shit.
I know. Yeah,
Chargers are gonna win, but it's gonna be a 1 or 2 point game. I'm hammering Titans.
Titans are
like
a
13-10 type of game.
Nah, don't even say that because that's a push.
No, it'll be a 14-10. Like one of those
No,
low.
Man.
You don't think it's gonna be a low scoring game?
It's gonna be a low scoring game, but I'm saying the Titans somehow, some way are gonna cover. It's gonna be an odd. Final score.
It's like a 12-10.
Titans are gonna do it.
You can say that.
Titans
I wouldn't say that low.
They're gonna do it, but it's gonna be super ugly. I know. I'm not even gonna want to watch it because Tannehill's gonna do everything in his heart to throw that game.
21-20.
Yeah.
Something in that realm. Then again,
they won because they missed a field goal.
You're gonna come out of that game like, how the fuck did the Titans cover this number?
But they did it. It's probably in the script, bro.
Tannehill's gonna have one touchdown,
loading
2
up
picks.
on the Chargers, and I get it. They're the better team.
You know what's crazy? It's kind of even.
Yeah, it's even.
Even money, even bets. It's kind of even all over the place for that game.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's really.
Well,
they want to
the
take
public.
the Chargers because of the Chargers' loss.
Yeah.
But they also want to take the Titans because of the number. I think you just got to take the Titans at that point.
Yeah.
But I'm taking the Titans.
Me too.
Yeah, definitely gonna go Titans +3.
Yeah. He's got to
might go +3.5.
I have 3.5.
Yeah, probably gonna go 3.5.
We can go next because I actually don't. I don't like this game myself, but I know Chris does, and I'm curious to see if you do too. The Seahawks and Lions.
I like the Seahawks.
Yeah, I do.
It's a bit of a public. I hate that I bring that up so much, but I really do like that plays a huge factor in my mind when it comes to betting. I definitely like to,
Have you seen the numbers on that?
It's gone up. It opened up at 2.5. Now it's 4.5.
63% of the bets and 70% of the money are on the Seahawks.
Yeah.
And honestly, these are two teams that if they're playing anybody else, I'd probably bet against.
But like I
both
said,
these teams are overrated.
Like I said earlier in the episode, it's not.
Wait, you think the Seahawks are overrated?
I think neither team is really that good.
I think the Lions are pretty good.
Like if they go against the right team, I'm betting against both these teams.
I don't know. I like the Seahawks, man. I think they got a chance. They can make some noise this year. They didn't look good week 1, but I'm not gonna overreact and act as if they don't have a good roster. They do. I don't know if their first round pick, their first round pick. I think he got drafted at 6. Witherspoon, the corner.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's getting back this week. He had like a hamstring injury or some sort of.
Oh, he was out.
Yeah, he was out week 1. So he gets back. Shit, I like it, man. Even more.
Yeah. I'll probably go +4.5 on this one. I like it.
It opened at 6. I would have liked to catch it at that, but
it opened at.
It was
opened at 2.5.
Oh, 2.5. But then it went up to 6. It was at 6 just Tuesday.
And then it dropped down to 4.5.
Yeah.
Shoot, so
you
people
took it
were
at 6 or you
hopping
have
No,
4.5?
I'm saying I would have liked to catch it at 6.
Wow.
But
if I knew it was at 6,
4.5 is a good number.
Yeah.
I like them at that spot.
Yeah. I think honestly the Lions don't prepare themselves for teams like this. Like they'll prep for like big teams. That's a challenge, I guess. Like the Chiefs, but I think like teams like this, like the Seahawks, they definitely.
I think both these teams really want this win.
Yeah.
Seahawks need it, man.
Yeah, Seahawks need it to prove.
A team that's striving to be in the playoffs, you
Yeah.
can't find yourself 0-2. That's fucking.
To start off the season, yeah, that's you're digging your grave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then again, I wouldn't back them to win outright. I'm just taking the points.
Yeah, they could definitely
Although
cover
I do
that.
feel like they can win outright.
I haven't
Sprinkle
convinced
something on the
myself
money
into
line.
that
I
game.
don't know.
All right, this one next is Colts at the Texans.
It's a fucking shitter right there.
This week
boy.
is just like, ugh.
Colts
like-
are now 1.5 point underdogs, correct?
Yeah.
They opened at
As
1.
favorites.
Yeah,
Mhm.
like basically a pick 'em, but they
Mhm.
were like slight favorites.
Yeah.
The line has shifted.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing in my mind. The Colts are the better team.
Yeah.
Texans are at home.
Texans are at home.
Texans
They're
are
a home
home.
dog.
Yeah.
But the Colts have the more experienced defense, better D-line.
Mm-hmm. Versus a rookie quarterback.
Yeah, versus a rookie quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
He has a couple weapons. I mean, Damian Pierce is a good back. They have Schultz now at tight end, but
Mm-hmm.
they put up 9 points on the Ravens, 3 field goals. I'm not saying the Colts have the same caliber of defense as the Ravens, and I don't like to go based off the week prior.
Yeah.
You know, you can kind of use that as a, I don't know, whatever you want to call
A
it.
reference.
Yeah, like a bit of
Yeah.
a reference, but you can't base your picks off how a team performed the week before, you know.
Especially week 1. It's like, it's just hard to factor that in.
So, I don't know, man. I wanna say Colts, but then again, I'm probably just gonna stay away from that game.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not comfortable either.
I like Anthony Richardson.
Yeah,
He played really well week 1, but
if I had to choose, I'd probably do the
He
plus
did.
1.5.
he did fuck me over. I ain't gonna lie. Fucking 2 touchdowns in a minute. I profited some good money this past weekend, but damn,
That
if
was a
those
killer.
motherfuckers pulled the backdoor cover with a minute left, I would have been jumping for joy. But I gotta move on.
That game.
I've
That
been
game's
fucking
ugly. I don't
bringing
know.
that shit up every day for the last 4 or 5 days.
Yeah.
All right, though. Next game.
That game's ugly. I
That's a
don't know.
fucking
I don't
ugly
know.
one, yeah.
Packers Falcons. You going Packers?
Wait, so
No.
you're not leaning towards anything on that Texans and Colts game?
If I were to lean towards something, I'd lean towards Texans because they're at home.
Mm.
But and I feel like, oddly enough, in my mind, I think the Ravens are a better team than the Jags. Like, I think they face better competition.
Yeah.
So, I think they looked worse because they
mean-
faced
You mean the Colts?
The Colts played the Jags.
the Texans.
The Texans played.
played the Ravens,
The Ravens, yeah.
and the Colts played the Jags. That's what I'm saying. I say the Ravens are the better team. That's why the Texans looked the worse. Because the Colts kept it
I see
pretty
what you
close.
Oh, okay. I see what you
The
mean.
Colts kept it pretty close. For
Yeah.
them. They almost shit.
Yeah.
Won.
Yeah.
They could have won.
They were up 4 with 12 minutes in the fourth quarter.
So I think Texans at home, this is a chance to probably look a little bit better against a Colts team that's like, you still don't know what the hell's going on with that team. Just
No.
because they played decent doesn't mean.
But you said
doesn't
that the
mean
Colts competed with the Jags.
They did,
So wouldn't you go Colts?
but I think the Ravens are a better team than the Jags.
Damn, you don't like the Jags at all?
No, I like the Jags. I like the Jags.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know where I'm at with that game, but I definitely probably would still go Texans.
Fuck
for some
this
reason.
bullshit ass
Yeah.
game, bro. I don't even know if any of us are gonna bet on it. Let's get on to the next one.
Yeah,
All right.
It's like Cardinals, Commanders last week.
Damn,
Damn, my
it's
dumb
kinda
ass.
just-
I hammered that shit. I hammered Cardinals. That shit cashed.
yeah, they
You
covered.
did, yeah.
I was on the podcast talking shit, but then I hammered that bitch like 2 days later.
Sometimes
So-
it's just like, man.
It's Thursday. It's Thursday night.
Mm.
Over the next 3 days,
A lot of things could change.
yeah, lines move, and
Yeah, for sure.
you just convince yourself into betting one way or convince yourself out of betting it.
These are all really weird games coming.
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
none of these games, I'm like,
Nah, fuck it. Let's like drop the crib on it. Nothing like
nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. Like
Yeah.
you like the next game, Packers Falcons. Like you like Jordan Love. Are you going Packers against the Falcons?
You know what it is? The Falcons have a good secondary. Christian
Yeah.
Watson's out.
he's still out.
Yeah, he
Mhm.
hasn't practiced. He's not playing. That's huge. They got Bates over there now from Cincy. AJ Terrell is the top corner.
Yeah.
I don't know. The Falcons, we all know what their MO is. Play good defense and run the ball.
Run the ball.
Mhm.
Clock management, just keep the ball out
Mhm.
of the Packers' hands. Don't get me wrong, I had the Packers and I did think they'd pull the upset. I guess what was perceived as an upset, but I don't know, man. I'm not gonna go and base, what I think they should look like this weekend
Yeah.
off the fact that they killed the Bears, because the Bears defense,
Mhm.
nah.
It's nothing
Falcons have a
compared.
better
Yeah,
defense. So that's a tough, and they opened as a home dog. Now they're favorites. It's almost
Yeah.
a pick 'em. It's like
Mhm.
a 1 point line.
yeah. 1.5.
But yeah, I'm leaning. I'm leaning with the Falcons.
Yeah, I like that matchup too.
It's one of those games that like it's kind of hard to convince yourself into it. I
Mhm.
feel, but
But that 1.5 makes sense. People are gonna compare it, saying, "Oh,
I may just take the money line. I feel like it'll be a pick 'em
Yeah.
or maybe a 1 point.
I think I'm going with the Falcons, but I don't know why. And I really hope the Packers don't fuck me again because I had the Bears. So
I'm telling you, the Falcons defense is legit, bro. That secondary's
yeah,
so.
yeah." I mean, Packers are riding high right now because they done smacked the Bears once again. But this is a completely different team,
fuck.
So
I had already seen all these games, but now talking through these games,
You come to realize how
they're just
ugly it
getting
is.
worse.
Yeah.
Like the
It's
next
tough.
one,
Oh, the
Bears,
next one's.
Bucks. Oh my God.
Yo. This may be the one, though. This may be the one.
What, for the Bears?
Yeah. This honestly
I
might
think-
be it.
But look, you know what's crazy? Everybody in the world thinks this may be the one. 61% of the bets, 88% of the money.
88% of the money's on the Bears,
the
right
Bears.
now.
Yeah, I've been trying to convince myself into the Bears for the last 2 days or so, but I think I'm just gonna stay away from that game.
Just gotta just completely abort it.
I mean,
I could see why, though. I could see why.
I can't.
I could see I could see at +3, at +2.5.
I
If it
think
moves to
everybody's
3,
they're buying high right now on the Bucks.
Yeah,
The Bears, like, they should be able to win outright.
yeah,
It's crazy to think no one would have basically, I don't know, to think that the Bears are dogs.
yeah.
It's just because they took that beating in week 1 against, the Packers, obviously. But the Bears on paper, like, I get it. I mean, the Bucks don't. It's hard to even say that because the Bucks do have a solid roster. They got a good defense.
I don't know, bro. They have Baker.
They got weapons. But, yeah, that was the biggest question mark of them all. And he played decent week 1, so he played well.
I saw him hit the.
Get your weight up, little boy.
Yeah, I actually like that. I actually really liked him doing that.
Hey, yo.
That
he's a wild
he actually
card.
gained some respect.
But 3 weeks ago,
From
who would have said, oh, yeah, the week 2, the Bears are going to be dogs in that game?
Yeah,
Nah.
yeah.
Baker's a wild card, though, man.
Because he could give you a good week.
Receivers, like,
Yeah,
he could really
has.
just throw it up sometimes. They might go
They
catch
capitalized, though, because the Vikings week 1, they turned over the ball a couple times just like they did tonight.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it's
it. You guys sound like you guys will go Bears just because they're dogs.
it's a pass for me. I mean, maybe I'll, like,
Convince yourself into the Bears.
fuck around and throw it in a little parlay or something, but in terms of, like,
Balls to
a
the wall.
legitimate bet of mine while throw up some real money on it, nah.
I may. If that line moves to +3, I'll probably throw some money on it. Yeah.
Right now,
probably
I'm
throw some
staying
money
away
on
from it. I'll probably convince myself into one of the teams.
Pros love it at +3.
Yeah. Yeah. If it goes to +3, I'll probably take it. But I'm not big on it. Like
Right.
the last previous games.
That's like almost every single game.
This week
so.
is just like.
The real
Not feeling
question is, are you going Giants over Cardinals, even though the whole
The next
entire
one.
world is going Giants over Cardinals?
Pass.
No?
Pass for me.
No?
I actually like that minus. If it goes down to -3.5, I'll probably.
What's it at right now?
It's at -4.
Damn.
Yeah.
Really? Line drop like that?
You want to know why? Because this
Sheesh.
Cardinal team is atrocious.
What do you mean? That means that
That means you should go
And-
Giants.
No. The Cardinals team is atrocious. And the Giants got smacked on primetime Sunday.
yeah, it's a bounce
this
back
is
spot
another
for the
like,
Giants, but
revenge game.
I
But -4, I'm not liking that.
think the Giants should definitely win this game convincingly. But I don't like the fact that the whole world also thinks that. So, I don't know. They got their ass whooped.
I
To
think
so-
But I don't think they're as bad as them
To-
getting their ass
like
whooped.
to someone that doesn't bet, we may sound crazy at times, but that's the thing about betting on football. Like, you really can't be too rational when it comes to this shit.
yeah.
Like, generally speaking, you kind of want to fade the public. Everybody and their mother thinks that the Giants are going to kill the Cardinals. And honestly, logically speaking, they should.
Yeah.
But the fact that everybody and their mother's on that shit,
Mm-hmm.
I'll pass. I'd rather not even.
That's how I feel.
It's a 79%.
I don't
But they
want to.
should.
They
I
should.
mean, they kept it close against the Commanders week 1.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
with Josh Dobbs at quarterback that's been there for 3 weeks, hasn't even grasped the system.
Stop. You convinced me into the Giants.
But still, I'm staying away from that shit.
I'm staying away from it too, but I'm very worried. I'm convinced myself into that game, and I don't want to.
Next game.
49ers at the Rams.
Another
one.
If I would have caught the line early when it was up, when it was at that 8.5, I would have probably took it. But
The Rams?
It's dropped to Rams, but it's dropped to like 7. And
Shanahan
I don't like it.
fucking
I don't like
owns
it.
McVay, bro.
Yeah.
But I just think there's never been not like he owns him, but it's never been this far of a spread.
No, yeah.
Like I feel like a lot of those spreads that he actually owned him in, he was dogs in those games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like +3.
Like how many times were the Rams probably favorites against the Niners, and then
Recently
against
speaking,
the spread he covered it, or he won outright. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now McVay is just a huge dog against him. So at 8.5, I probably would have took it, but I'm probably gonna stay away from it at 7.
Yeah.
I think
It's another one of those games.
Niners are a way better
What's
team.
the over-under in that game?
It's 44. 44.5.
That's tough.
Niners are a way better team, but I think people forget that Stafford's really like that, and he can keep them somewhat in this game because he's really like that.
He could put the team on his back and keep it.
What are the numbers on the? I don't know. Maybe.
Like I've bet on way worse quarterbacks to cover spreads.
So why not do it with Stafford? You know.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm not doing it at 7.
Kind of like the under in that game. 74% of the bets are on the over and 91% of the money.
On the over? Where's it at?
44.5.
Yeah, 44.5.
Fuck, that's not even that fucking
Supposedly
high.
that over is getting a lot of action from the sharps and the pros, but I probably won't bet shit on that game. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't like that game. I will want to watch that. I'm curious to see how that ends up.
Yeah.
We could get away from that one.
All right, next one we got Commanders and Broncos.
I didn't even know this was a fucking game.
Barely.
Yo, this week is just ugh.
Yeah, this shit's ugly.
I mean, how could you not go Broncos? Really?
-3.5
Against the Commanders?
The Commanders aren't that
Yeah,
bad.
the Commanders are garbage.
Nah. See now, Sean Payton decided to do his little onside kick to start the game.
That was a G play.
39?
That's the over/under.
I like the over.
Yeah.
On Broncos Commanders?
Yeah,
It's
and
gonna
I
be
never
ugly.
bet overs, but that one I might hammer.
Yeah.
39
This have to score 20 points each.
can't be a 23-20 victory,
Yeah.
by
Shit.
whichever side. I don't give a damn, but
Can you picture 20 points on the scoreboard for each of those teams?
yeah.
Yeah, both
I
the
can
offenses are decent.
I mean, what makes you say that?
He's like, now you went too far.
Fuck. Commanders put up 20 points against the
Cardinals.
god-awful Cardinals.
He said, shit, I can see 20,
And
but you went too
fucking-
far.
The Broncos put 16 up against the Raiders. The Raiders' offense is
I think we're hoping
solid,
for.
but
I
that
think we're
defense is
hoping for an
abysmal.
ugly
We're
game.
hoping, yeah.
But
Well-
I do think it should be 23, 20, that type of.
Yeah, that type of.
I like the over
Yeah.
in that game. I do.
I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
don't like anything.
39, bro.
1% of the money's on the over.
Wait, everyone's on the under?
Everyone.
Yeah,
on the
Wait,
under.
no, I'm going
99%.
over. No, that's a crazy number. I have to be in that
Sold
1%.
at
Yo.
39.
I have to be in that 1%.
25% of the bets and 1% of the money.
What is
according to
going
Ash.
I might be
on?
with you. Like, I might 1%. I might have to be in that
39.
1%.
Think about that. You really just need 21-20.
Nah, I'm with you on that game. I'm not gonna lie. 1% is crazy.
Yeah, I'm firing on that over.
Yeah.
Next game.
It's just how can a team not, how can it not be 20-20 or 21-20, you know?
I'm
It's
not
an
saying
NFL
that's going to be
team.
the exact score, but like that will get the job done.
Yeah, that would get the job done. Yeah.
It's hard to believe it really says 1% to 99 right there.
Right?
It's crazy.
But if you're thinking of it from a squares perspective, like a square as better. Yeah,
Yeah.
those are two. Like offensively, those teams, I don't think anyone's envisioning them to envisioning them to be some high scoring, like potent offense.
Yeah.
Regardless of the fact that it's week 2 only, but
So this next one is Jets at the Cowboys, and I'm not gonna lie,
I like the Jets.
I do like that 9.5 on the Jets.
I'm hoping it gets up to 10. I think it actually dropped, but in all honesty, there's nothing that can justify taking the Jets aside from the fact that they got a great defense. And I don't know, it could be a good old meltdown game from Dak where he throws a couple picks.
Yeah.
And
That's
I think that's an inflated number. It's a super inflated number. I think they're gonna beat them like convincingly.
Yeah.
But I don't know about like a TD. I don't know if it's gonna be like 10 points.
mind you, just Monday afternoon, spread was at 3.5.
And then Rodgers got hurt.
Yeah, and it went up to 9.5, which I was gonna fucking fire.
Yeah.
I was gonna. I was kind of hoping the Jets lost Monday night.
And the Cowboys won.
Cowboys
so you can go crazy
slaughtered-
with Jets.
Sorry,
The Giants.
yeah.
And then
Giants
you just
slaughtered. Cowboys slaughtered the Giants Sunday night. I wasn't hoping because I had money.
Yeah.
Oh, I took the spread, but yeah, basically I knew that if the Jets lost Monday night, everyone was gonna fucking fire away on the Cowboys. And man,
I
would
see
have
that.
loved.
Yeah,
I would have loved the Jets in that spot coming off a loss to go and
play the Cowboys.
bounce back against the Cowboys. But even then, at 9.5,
It's kind of just like, why not take it?
yeah, I just gotta side with. Don't get me wrong, the Cowboys have one hell of a defense. They really do. And Zach Wilson did not look too sharp. He made a couple plays.
I think there was a stat with him against the spread when he's
yeah, he's good as
like a 4-point dog. Yeah.
He's been good against the spread as a dog. So I'm riding with the Jets.
that's probably a number I'm gonna convince myself in for the Jets.
Yeah, I'm riding with the Jets.
I like that right there. That I like that spread because it's just like, why not take it? I mean, it
It's the
didn't work
Cowboys
with the
too.
Texans. It didn't work with the Texans.
I think the
But,
logic for the Cowboys
yeah.
is real good. Like you're giving Cowboys 9 points against that defense
versus
The Jets, they got a hell of a run game. I don't
And
know,
that's
man.
another
They're just
thing,
gonna play
yeah.
through the run game.
They're just
and their
gonna play
defense.
through. Yeah, it's literally kind of just like
Just old school
Just,
hard-nosed
yeah.
football, man. That's
run the
what their
ball,
team is.
don't turn it over, and we do that and
Just hope our defense can keep us in these games.
keep it close. Yeah, we're
Zach
really
Wilson's
just
gonna
betting
have to make
on.
a few throws.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, but
We're really betting on we're betting on for the Jets defense to keep that game close because we know the Jets are going to run the ball. They're going to be able to pick up yards. They're going to score. It's just
I don't think they'll score much, but
it has to stay close.
Yeah, I think we're all going Jets on that. Dolphins, Patriots. Now, if you look at this, it's very close. It's basically under a field goal. Dolphins are getting 61% of the bets, and the Patriots are getting 68% of the money. What does that mean? All the smart people are on the Patriots,
+3,
and everybody's on the Dolphins. All the dummies are on
all
the Dolphins.
the public. Yeah,
And guess what?
you're joining the public.
I'm one of those fucking dummies. I'm one of those
I
fucking
like
dummies.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
understandable.
really-
I would.
Because
You
really,
guys are Dolphins fans. I wouldn't
it's
expect
not even
anything
just
else.
a Dolphins fan. I think it's one of those situations that logic in my world applies. The Patriots, I don't think the Patriots are on our level. I don't think they're
No
on our
one
level.
I don't think anyone in the right mind would say that.
So
they
I
are,
think if
but
we play our game, it should be a convincing win.
Yeah.
You telling me we can't hang a touchdown on the Patriots?
yeah, I mean,
I think we can hang a touchdown on the Patriots.
I don't know. It's probably a pass for me that game.
You know what's the only thing I'm worried about that I haven't checked? Because it's in Boston. Like, what's the weather?
The weather.
What's the weather?
I think
gonna be
there's a
like?
storm going up there.
If
for
it's
Sunday.
if the weather's trash, then I don't like that. But I'm still convincing myself into it.
Yeah. Does Tua have a lot of experience playing in the rain?
I
Does
hope.
he?
I mean, he's He's definitely played
Yeah.
hard games in Boston.
Yeah.
He's definitely played hard weather condition games in Boston.
Mm-hmm.
And it rains out here.
Primetime game.
Yeah, man.
One piece of advice: fade the public. it's a.
Are you gonna bet that game?
Nah, probably not.
You're gonna keep it quiet for me, but you're gonna bet that
But
game.
You wanna
if
know why,
I
bro?
if I'm
You
having
going
a good
Patriots?
Sunday, I'm fucking firing on the Patriots.
Good or bad Sunday, bro. You're gonna be on that couch. You're gonna be watching this game, and you're gonna be like,
you're gonna convince yourself into betting the Patriots,
I can't lie.
Yeah.
I faded the Dolphins a few times last year.
and it worked. The Chargers, you
Yeah.
faded them on that whole streak.
Yep. No, I faded them like early in the season against them playing the Steelers at home. I took the Steelers to cover.
yeah.
You think you got to read on the Dolphins?
Yeah, certain games, I do
Mhm.
kind of have a good. I mean, last year at least, I had a good sense of when to back the dog. But then I bet on them against the Niners as dogs.
Oh,
and they
that
got
was
their
that
ass
was a
smoked.
scary game, bro.
So the Patriots are keeping it close in your head?
3,
I don't know.
2.5 to field goal.
That's
I don't know, man.
but
I don't
Because
think.
you want to know why? Them floaters
it's-
that Mackie Jones be throwing up with
Bro,
all that air up.
honestly,
Xavier Howard's gonna pick that off.
whoever the fuck the Patriots were playing, if they're a 3-point dog, prime time, obviously the public's leaning towards the other way. I'm just backing the Patriots, regardless of who they're playing.
What made you? Which?
I don't like that.
What's up with you and the Patriots?
I don't like that.
You don't get the point. My point is just fade the fucking public. It's a primetime game. That's a proven recipe, bro.
I hear you on that, but
I'm just setting an example.
I just don't know where they got
this.
this line from.
Regardless of whoever the fuck was playing, if they're a home dog
Okay. Yeah.
and
Prime
they're
time.
not being favored by the public,
Mm-hmm.
I'm fading the public every single time. I did that shit every single week last year.
I hear you. I don't know. I just don't know where they got this line from.
But then again,
I don't think this line should be. I think this is like a 4.5.
I'm not convinced of it. No, it's not a
Yeah.
game that I would like. Oh, fucking throw your whole bank
I
account.
can see
on
that. Yeah.
I feel like this is a
This
higher
should
line.
be it should be a 4.5.
Where
or
are they
5.
getting a 2.5
Like, where are they
line?
getting a
Dolphins,
2.5
Patriots?
line?
Sharps all over the Pats. That's why the line's shifting
Yeah.
in favor of the favorite, of the side that the public's favoring,
Mm-hmm.
because sharps, big money bettors are throwing.
You know how like I forgot, was it the season or the year before, the Bengals were just like no matter what, like everyone could be on the Bengals,
Yeah.
they would still win. Like everybody in the world was on the Bengals for like a
We've-
6-game streak, and they would still win.
We've mentioned it multiple times.
I feel
And
like
the
this
public
is-
was eating, right?
I feel like this, like
It's
last
just
week,
it's kind of like a filter, It's something that you should factor in when you're betting, but it's not what should make or break your pick. Then again, it's prime time, so that also plays a huge. In my mind,
prime time definitely plays a huge role, but I just think this line doesn't make sense in my world.
Yeah.
We're not a field goal. They're not a field goal compared to us team. That's a crazy line. But screw it. Fuck it. I'm taking the Dolphins.
Monday night,
Double.
doubleheader. Both these games, I'm like,
Ugly as hell.
might just pass on.
I'm definitely gonna. I don't like either of these, but on Monday I'm gonna convince myself into
Yeah.
both of these.
I'm
Oh, yeah.
100%
Yeah.
primetime games. I'm just gonna convince
I'm gonna be in the
myself
gym.
into
Yeah.
the dogs. Whoever's
And
not favored by
but
the public.
dogs +3 Panthers. I
I'm
don't
just
know
saying
about
whoever's
that,
not
though.
favored by the
I
public.
like +3 Panthers. You know how I feel about Derek Carr. With the spotlight on him.
I don't know, bro. Bryce Young was not looking good. He was not. And then that was against Atlanta. The Saints are an even better defense.
I don't know if I'd say that, but they do have a solid unit. They got
No, the Saints, they got Marshawn Lattimore. They got what's his name? DeMeco Ryans, right?
No.
fucking head coach.
Oh my
the head
God.
coach of the Texans.
No,
Demario Davis.
Demario Davis, yeah.
middle
And they got,
linebacker. He's a stud.
Yeah,
Cam.
bro. He's there flying through
And they got-
flying all over the place.
No, they got
bro.
some pieces. Tyrann Mathieu back
Yeah,
there.
and they got Cameron Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's what I was saying. Like I think the defense is even better.
Titans only put up 15 on them.
Yeah.
But
This is another game that's saying 64% of the bets are on the Saints. 61% of the 61% of the money is on the Panthers.
yeah, I don't know.
I like this one.
It's in Carolina.
Yeah, it's in Carolina.
Yeah.
I think
I like the under.
I'd probably back the Panthers in that one at 3.5. It's a good number.
I can't see.
But that's not a game that I've really put much thought into. It's like
the pros are all over the +3 for the Panthers, though.
it's one of those games that I'll probably just throw up something Monday morning on whichever side I'm confident in.
If I had to throw money, I'll probably do the under. Because I don't see, not yet. Bryce Young is way too fresh still. I don't see him putting up any points. And then Derek Carr, he's a factor into this as well.
This is one of them I have no idea why, but I'd probably take the Panthers.
Is J.C. Horn playing?
No.
He's hurt. That's right. Yeah, that convinces me even more. Yeah, no. If I had to, I'm definitely doing the under. But if the line goes down for the Saints minus, I'll probably do like -2.5. Yeah.
Let's get on to this last game. Both these games aren't all that.
Make it even worse. The Browns and the Steelers.
Divisional matchup.
Browns looked good. Steelers looked bad.
Browns didn't even look great, to be honest with you. Like, they ran the ball well, played great defense,
dude.
but
Watson looks like, what is he right now?
I'm not going to lie. What I'm just worried about for other teams.
Hey. I don't even want to get into that whole saga, but damn.
Yo.
I don't envision him being the quarterback that he once was.
Yeah,
with Houston. I'm
they
sorry if
took
that
all
was
his
an
mojo.
offensive joke to some, but
you know
definitely
he got his mojo took. He doesn't look like
dude's a weirdo, bro. I just want to keep that.
Yeah.
To be honest, I feel like he's playing so bad, but the Browns are trying to like keep it to where they're trying to hide how bad he is because they don't want to look so stupid.
They have a stacked fucking roster. They pay him so much damn money. They have no choice but to try to make it work. They have
no choice to just make it work. And it's like, dude has to pull a Tannehill game consistently for him to get off the field. Because I haven't seen him,
I'm not going to lie.
Underthrowing, overthrowing. What is he?
Got a good defense.
Yeah, the defense is going to keep them in there. Run games, Nick Chubb's going to keep them in there. But
they got probably the scariest pass rush in the NFL.
Yeah. The way
Myles Garrett looks like a mutant. Like off Static Shock. Like, you know,
my
dudes, the villains.
Smith on the other side, fucking traitor. Went to the fucking Browns. Franchise.
The way I'm looking at it, though, is that, like, are the Steelers going to fold another as dogs again?
Yeah.
But also, the Steelers, like, that 49ers was just on that ass, and the Browns are going to do the same thing. The Browns are going to do the same thing to them. He's going to be, Kenny Pickett's going to be on his ass. I mean, they're going to be on Kenny Pickett's ass, Paul.
If I'm not mistaken, I think Kenny Pickett had a concussion last game.
He's going to have another. They're going to be on that man's ass.
I mean, the Steelers got a good pass rush.
Yeah.
TJ Watt has to get going.
Yeah, but the Browns have probably a better offensive line.
Yeah, the Browns do have a good O-line.
And Cam Hayward is out.
Yeah.
He's going to be out for like 8 weeks. He was like
He's
that rock in the middle. Yeah,
he is, but I mean, he's not the guy he was,
he's not the guy he was, but he's definitely going to keep some pressure off of TJ Watt. Damn,
and
that is a big
on that game.
I don't know. I'm kind of convincing myself into the Browns. Oddly enough, I'm convincing myself into the Browns because if you just hand the ball off to Nick Chubb, I just feel like he's just gonna break off runs the whole game.
Well,
like Nick Chubb, I feel like if you just give him enough touches, he's gonna give you over 100 yards every time.
The Browns opened as the dogs +1. and then it shifted to the Steelers plus 2.5.
Could be one of those games where the public's overreacting because they put a fucking whooping.
I will say it's even everywhere.
Bengals week 1, but I don't know.
It's even money. It's even bets. It's even everywhere.
I think lines will probably start to kind of even out by like Sunday afternoon, Sunday night.
For the Monday night games.
Yeah, for the Monday night games. Yeah. I don't see the Steelers going down. I just think the 49ers were just that good on defense. Preseason, the Steelers did look good, even though it is preseason, but that connection between Pickett and Pickens is like.
Yeah, I mean Pickens is.
I like it. Yeah,
he's a stud.
He's got to be able to throw though. They're going to be on his ass.
Yeah. So.
Which is what the 49ers did. They were on his ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we'll see. Monday we're gonna convince ourselves into probably both those games.
Yeah.
Whatever mixed match we end up doing.
Primetime game, bro. There's no chance I'm not betting it.
Sunday's gonna come. You're either gonna be up or you're gonna be down, and you're gonna want to throw some money to win it back,
or just make it that much better of a week.
Yeah,
exactly.
The thing about recording on Thursday night is that all these games look ugly as fuck, and then on Sunday morning, I'm gonna be in on 70% of these games.
Yeah, majority of the games we all three of us bet on. Majority of the time.
By Sunday morning, my mind is a bit more clear.
Yeah.
I'm confident.
It's also
a majority of my picks. Night. So,
yeah. So what's it looking like? We're gonna get these picks out by Saturday night, Sunday morning.
Sunday morning, we'll have our official picks. We pretty much hinted, or not hinted. We did state what we feel comfortable. Picks we feel comfortable in. So, we'll have our pick card out.
Yeah.
Saturday night, Sunday morning.
Normally, we're able to kind of decide what we're going to pick by now, but for some reason, this week is just like...
I also like this talking through it just because, we gave a lot of the picks last time, and those picks I didn't even like when it came to Sunday. Like, I switched a lot of those things around. Or I still kept those picks, but I had picks on top of it that I felt better about. Yeah. I kept those picks just because of my pride. But those are the picks that lost.
I swapped out Titans. But
that's right, yeah.
I still ended up taking the Titans.
Yeah.
So Sunday morning, those will be the official picks that we post. That I'm definitely going to be balls to the walls feeling good about. Mm-hmm. But this is nonetheless good to talk through.
Yeah.
Yeah. And next week's picks will definitely be a lot better. Well, when it comes to confidence,
shit. I haven't even looked at the lines.
I feel like I just feel like this is rare, man. The fact that
every season there's
there's like a couple weeks where it's like
you're
just iffy. You're just like
where there's just there's toss-ups, a lot of toss-ups.
It's kind of just
but fuck it, we ball.
Yeah, we're gonna narrow them down. Yeah, we're gonna narrow them down, get those picks out to you guys, and we're gonna be able to get them up. By Saturday night, Sunday morning.
For sure.
Yep.
Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in. Episode 4. We'll work on getting these episodes on streaming platforms soon enough.
Yeah. Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, Spotify.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. 1:13. Good night.
Another profitable weekend. Let's do it.
Later, guys.